Most people think retirement is about reaching an age. 65. Whatever the government decides. Wrong. Retirement isn't an age. It's a number. And that number, once you understand it, quietly buys your life back. One piece at a time. Today, a way of measuring wealth that almost nobody talks about. Freedom units. Most people measure progress by their account balance. How much money they've saved. That's a terrible measurement. The same $100,000 means completely different things to different people. Freedom units measure something different. How much of your life your assets can pay for. I'm Jeff. Today is part 1 of a 2-part series on early retirement that almost nobody on YouTube tells you right. Part 1, Mindset and Path. Why most people misunderstand retirement. Which path actually works. Part 2, next week, Tactics and Leverage. The actual moves that compress decades into years. 3 friends today. Ben, corporate worker, 32, doing the boring path right. Sarah, 45, hit financial independence 3 years ago. She still works. You'll understand why. Marcus, 28, chasing the next shortcut. Crypto, drop shipping, whatever's trending. Working 3 times harder than Ben and falling behind. Quick note, not financial advice, just principles from observing what actually works. Stay with me for 14 minutes. By the end, you'll see retirement completely differently. Let's start with the most important reframe in personal finance, the freedom units idea. Imagine your monthly expenses are $5,000. That's your cost of living. Now imagine you have $200,000 invested. At a 4% safe withdrawal, that's about $670 a month. Most people see $200,000 and think, not enough. I'm nowhere close. Wrong framing. Look at it through freedom units. $670 of passive income against $5,000 of expenses. That covers about 13% of your life. Translation. Your investments are already paying for about 4 days a month of your existence. 4 days a month. That's real. That counts. $400,000 invested. About $1,340 passive income per month. About 27% of your life covered. A full week per month. Free. $750,000. About 50% freedom units. Half your life on autopilot. Half the year is yours. $1.5 million. 100% freedom units. Every dollar you need. Generated by your assets. But here's the part that changes everything. You're not waiting until 100%. You're free at 10%. More free at 30%. Hugely free at 60%. Not a switch, a spectrum. Ben gets this. He's at 18% freedom units, not retired. But he sleeps differently than someone at 0%. Marcus has $32,000 saved. Barely 3% freedom units. He focuses on getting to 100%. The gap feels impossible, so he gives up. Then chases shortcuts. Then gives up again. The freedom units mindset fixes this, because every step counts. Going from 5% to 10% is as meaningful as going from 80% to 85%. You doubled what's covered. Every dollar invested, every promotion, every cut expense buys back another piece of your life. Sarah crossed 100% 3 years ago, but she still works. Her work is no longer about money. It's something she chose. That's the point, not to stop, to choose. Calculate yours. Estimate monthly expenses. Estimate invested assets. Multiply by 4% and divide by 12. Compare to your monthly expenses. That's your current freedom units percentage. Whatever number comes up, that's not how far you have to go. That's how far you've come. That reframe alone changes everything. But it's only step 1. Now, the second big idea today. The path that actually works for most people. YouTube tells you you need a startup, a viral channel, a drop-shipping empire, the next crypto play. You don't. Most financially independent people I've ever met or studied did one boring thing well. then another, for 20 years. I call it the boring path. It works. It has always worked. It will keep working. Ben is doing the boring path. Senior marketing manager. Makes $98,000 a year. 6 years at his company. Promoted twice. Built skills, built reputation, built relationships. Invests 18% of his income every month. Index funds. Through 401k and a Roth IRA. No drama, no market timing, no meme coins, no next big thing. Just boring consistency. Meanwhile, Marcus tried everything. Crypto 2021. Lost most. Dropshipping 2022. Made $400, then quit. YouTube 2023. 12 videos, gave up. Each time, sure, this was the shortcut. Each time, it wasn't. 5 years ago, Marcus had $8K. Ben had $19K. Today, Marcus, $32K. Ben, $187K. Same 5 years. Same 5 years. Same starting point. Roughly similar income. Wildly different outcomes. What's painful? Ben works fewer total hours than Marcus does. Marcus works his day job, then his side hustle, then crypto research at night. Exhausted, losing ground. Ben goes to work, comes home, hits the gym, dinner with his girlfriend, 8 hours sleep, compounds quietly. Why does boring beat hustle? 3 reasons. Reason 1, consistency compounds. Inconsistency doesn't. Shortcuts need constant attention, constant rebalancing, constant energy. They burn you out before they pay off. Boring needs almost no attention. Set up auto invest. Live your life. Money grows while you sleep. Reason 2. Boring is repeatable. Exciting usually isn't. A great month of crypto trading? You can't reproduce it. A consistent 18% savings rate? 30 years straight. Reason 3. Boring is forgiving. Exciting punishes mistakes. Miss a month of index contributions? Almost nothing long term. Miss a crypto bottom? Lose 80% in days. The boring path is fault tolerant. Life happens. Plans break. It keeps going anyway. Am I saying don't try a side hustle? Don't start a business? No. Side hustles are great. Businesses are great. We'll cover that next week in part 2. But they work best when the boring path is already running underneath. The boring path is the floor. Everything else is the ceiling. Don't build a ceiling without a floor. Solid floor. Risks are recoverable. Shaky floor. Every risk could break you. Now I want to talk about the part of this that everyone skips. Mindset. All the math in the world doesn't help if you don't believe your future can be different from your past. Here's something I've noticed about every financially independent person I've ever met. They share one trait. They genuinely believe their actions today change their future. Not someday, today. Most people don't believe that. Not really. They feel their circumstances are fixed. Salary is the ceiling. Life is on rails. When you believe your future is fixed, you stop trying. Stop saving. Stop learning. Just survive. When you believe your future is open, small actions feel meaningful. Because they are. Belief doesn't replace action. Belief amplifies action. Belief without action is wishful thinking. Action without belief is impossible to sustain. The combination changes lives. Ben believes his future can be better. That's why he invests 18%. That's why he's at 18% freedom units. Marcus doesn't really believe consistent, boring work will get him there, so he keeps chasing shortcuts. The boring path requires belief in something invisible, compounding over decades. Rare belief. That's why most don't follow it. Take one thing from this video. Take that. Your future isn't fixed. Your salary isn't a ceiling. Circumstances are inputs, not destiny. Now let me show you what's on the other side. What early retirement actually looks like. Most people picture early retirement as a beach. Endless free time. Nothing to do. That's not what it looks like. Doing nothing is unbearable for most people. Sarah crossed 100% 3 years ago. She could have stopped. She didn't. She still runs her design consultancy, only takes projects she cares about, charges what she wants, says no easily, works 25 hours a week instead of 60, takes Wednesdays off, travels 2 months a year with her family. Retired? Technically, yes. Doing nothing? No. Doing exactly what she wants. Every day. That's what early retirement actually looks like for most financially independent people. Work doesn't disappear. Work becomes optional. Some start businesses. Some volunteer. Some write books. Some teach. Some help their kids. What changes isn't the activity, it's the relationship. Before financial independence, you work because you have to. Every Monday is a tax on your time. After, you work because you want to. Mondays become just another day. That's the goal. Not endless beach time, not staring at walls. The goal is autonomy. Freedom to choose your work, your hours, your projects, who you spend time with, what you say no to. Now, the reversal. I spent 14 minutes telling you to follow the boring path. You might think, be patient, wait 20 years. Wrong. You're already on the path. You started the moment you opened this video. Every percentage point of freedom units you build counts. Today, not in 20 years. Here's what most finance content misses. The hardest part isn't the math. It's believing the math will work for you. Hold on to that belief through 10 years of slow, boring progress. You win. Almost guaranteed. So here's my actual ask. 3 things. Today. 1. Calculate your current freedom units percentage. Whatever it is. 2%, 15%, 50%. Anchors you. 2. Set up one auto investment this week. Even $50. The amount matters less than the system being in place. 3. Write down, somewhere you'll see it, this sentence. My future is not fixed. My actions today change my future. Read it every morning for 30 days. Belief is a muscle. It grows with use. Next week, part 2. Tactics and leverage. How to dramatically speed up the path. Career capital. Job switching. AI leverage. Creator economy. Geographic arbitrage. The accelerators. But none work without the foundation we built today. Mindset. Boring path. Freedom units. Belief. Subscribe so you don't miss part 2. Tactics are powerful. Only after the foundation is in place. Disclaimer, not financial advice. Examples illustrative. Your situation is yours. Talk to a fiduciary. Comments. Drop your freedom units percentage. No judgment. We're all somewhere on the spectrum. Are you a Ben, a Marcus, a Sarah, or someone else? Your story might help someone reading. If this changed how you see your finances, share with one person. Someone feeling stuck. Someone like Marcus. The freedom units idea might be the most useful reframe in personal finance. Pass it on. Until next week, remember, your future isn't fixed. Your salary isn't the ceiling. Your circumstances aren't your destiny. Every step matters. You're already on the path. Just keep walking. Take care.